So, I mean, I think setting clear goals and objectives is important. I think linked with that is the financial considerations. So, mapping out a cash flow. What are the costs involved in starting your business, and how does that translate to to sales, to your financial obligations as an individual? So if you have to pay rent, rates on your house, perhaps on your business premises, you have to purchase stock, you need to be able to try and quantify all of those items. There's probably a whole load that you're not aware of that the advisor would be able to help support you in developing. So there's things like telephone bills, insurance costs, travel, and all of these have to be factored into the expenditure column. And then you have a think about, okay, how many sales do I need to make in order to be able to at least meet those financial obligations? And that might generate a big question mark. I'm not likely to make as many sales that I have to do to cover my obligations. Therefore, how am I going to bridge that financial gap? Do I need to speak to a bank? Is there any pocket of funding that's available? But simple mathematics. You have to be able to balance the two. And I know of people who have rushed into starting a business, and they've thought, the reason I've done this, I've gone out and I've bought a lease. I've signed up for a 3-year lease on a shop because it was available, because somebody told me that this was going to be a really, really hot property, and I felt compelled to move for it quickly. And so I've signed a deal. So I actually know an entrepreneur just now who's done that, and who they have nothing in the shop because all of their financial responsibilities, all of their obligations right now are going towards paying the rent. They're unable to actually go in and deliver a service within the facility. So again, they didn't fully understand what costs were going to be involved in the whole exercise. If they did pan it out, they may have revised down their sales figures. They may have realised that, it would have been lovely to have that location, but I can't afford it just now. I need to work towards that objectives. Perhaps maybe trade from home for a period of time, trade from a smaller location, make more of internet connectivity. So, those are two important ones then, I suppose. It would be setting clear objectives and the framework to be able to measure how well you're performing against those. When do you know when you'll be a success? And the financial forecasting, so that you've got a really clear understanding of your financial obligations and your how many sales you're likely to need to make in order to at least cover your financial obligations. And that might help you with pricing. You may find that you can continue with the same level of sale, but you need to up your pricing in order to bring it more in line with market average, and that will give you enough to cover your outgoings. So those are two, but the business plan itself as a document is really important. Products, processes, services, employing staff. Kind of depends on what it is that you're doing. Location, how you're going to market yourself. Again, no point in having a fantastic product if nobody knows about it. So you have to be able to understand how best to communicate that message to the marketplace.